the induction blower. There it is, brand new one. It's manufactured by Fasco, Fasco, JK1100234531. 70, I hope this is the right one, 702112429. Okay, let's get this thing out of here. Nothing is attached to the blower, so I think we just pull the hose off of the top one. Make sure all your turn off your gas and your power too, which I did already. Okay, so that's the hose. I think there's nothing else connected to this blower, which is good. Got this guy here. This hose comes off. Very carefully undo this thing. No spacer anywhere else. That's one. It's about a finger depth or width. Your finger is pretty snug against it when it's tight. So you don't need to get this. This is not touching. The plastic gets off by about a finger. Alright, let's loosen this guy up here. I'll leave the existing for now. It looks okay. Even though the replacement part comes with a new one. That spacer's not part of it, attached to this thing. It's not actually. Well, kind of, sort of, but not really. So I think it's okay. Anyway, it looks like there's no spacer used. So we're just gonna ease this thing off somehow. Make sure all the screws are out. There, all the screws are out. One thing we forgot to do is take out the green wire. This thing fell right off. So we got the green wire, which is the ground, which is mounted to some part of your furnace. Finally, gotta just disconnect that your power. It's a black and a white. That's it. Pull this guy out of here. Just keep all these wires entangled. It should come free, which it does. Check for a spacer. There's no spacer on this particular one. So it fits perfectly into that hole. So this is how this thing works. There's a fan inside. Seems to spin pretty good, but anyway, this motor is shot. I opened it up. Sprayed a bunch of stuff inside. It's just not getting the speed and torque is needed. I think these coils are done. So get a new one, get a whole new setup here. This is the new one done. It's exactly the same. look. Actually, this seems to spin better. Seems to spin easier. Quieter too. No noise. The other one, let's just do for comparison. It makes a noise when it rolls. Something's rubbing too. Yeah, this one is shot. A little bit of friction. It's not going to move as fast as it needs to move. Alright, let's check. Maybe reuse the screws better. So we do have this, it does come with a new foam sealer, so I've got to use it. This one looks pretty done. Just goes right to exact replacement. Okay, so install your gasket. I didn't quite get all that residue off, but it's pretty close. Yeah, it's okay. Got me some compression there to hold it in place. It's a good time to clean your furnace. It's pretty simple. Let's get it in. Screw one. I'm going to use the same screws. So I'll hang the top one first. Let's use our old one. I think it's okay. One versus the old one. Let's see. Oh, it's the same. This one looks nicer. Newer. Maybe we'll change it. Same brand. Airflow. I think it's the same brand. Airflow that way. So I guess we'll try that. Let's try the new one. Since everything's off. Might as well. This one looks a bit aged. Maybe the heat got to it too. Okay, so airflow that way. I don't know why, but I guess it looks more narrow on the other side. It is more narrow on the other side. Okay, so airflow goes that way. That way, get it in there, right on the top. It's hanging. Look at the second one, just in case. be careful not to strip these screws. Okay, I guess we'll get 4 in there. This one too, let's see. Using my hand to make it hand tight first. Don't get it stripped. Now let's fit this thing. Loosen that up. Turn it so the water comes out. Okay, so this needs to be pointed somewhat down so you can let the water drain out of it. It's really at an angle down like that, and then you'll have the draining, and you'll get, so the water's going to come out and it's going to go down into the condensate collector, and it attaches to the bottom here. So that looks good. Make sure this is in. Don't snap and break this thing. I think it's in there. I think that's in. Let's tighten that up. Don't make it too tight or you'll snap your plastic housing. I just did a quarter turn. Okay, now we're going to get this tightened up. Not too tight, just very gentle. If you watch from the top, you can see the screw going in, where it's going to meet. And then start to snug it up. It's just a finger depth, so you can fit a finger inside. Just snug it up. Same thing over here. You can see how far the screw is from the housing. Same thing with the bottom one. This is a quarter turn. Alright, I think we can try it. Check around. It's about a finger. Like your fingers, they can't fit inside. Like the fingertip can fit in, but not your finger. See that? See that? Fingertip can fit in, but not the finger. All around, it feels about the same. So I think that means it's plumb. This looks okay. We're going to pull this bottom cap off so we can attach the drain valve. This drain valve, it's got a pressure clamp here. pressure switch hose to the blower. We're going to ground this guy out. Use the same screw. Just saved right there. In the same hole. This is the connector that's provided with the kit. It's just an adapter because the original motor has this, and this plugs in as the adapter. So only one way to get it in there. Then you have your blacks and whites, and then connect accordingly. Perfect fit. Black to black, and white to white. Perfect fit. This is an exact replacement. Very happy with it so far. Tuck all your wires in there. Okay, now I think we're ready for a test. So just double check everything now as we review. We got this adapter installed here. It's pointing downward, the water can drain out. Using the bottom hole, top is capped. These are snug. This is, the housing is snug. We've got our ground wire. We've got our power, black and white. We've got our pressure switch hose, which says blower on it, attached to the blower. Okay. This whole thing is secure. Everything is tucked in. All connections look good. We're ready to set the thermostat up so it's above current temperature. Then we're gonna flip the power on, see if we can get some heat going. Ready to call for, it's calling for heat. We're gonna power it up and see what happens. Okay, power is on. It's much quieter. You see the glowing. All systems go. Do we have ignition? Oh, gas has got to be on. Let's turn on the gas. Okay, gas is on. Nice. It's a much quieter motor. So yeah, definitely the old motor was going out. It was making a lot of noise. You hear the main blower kicking on. Relatively very quiet operation now. This is great. See how the motor's spinning. Right in there. Super silent. Completely silent, basically. It's just spinning freely. It does that the whole time. You can feel it coming. Or you can feel it slightly, right? It's just so smooth. Very nice motor from Fasco. Okay, there we go. Furnaces are actually really simple devices. It's a metal box. We've got our Honeywell controller here, Fasco pipe. Got this generic Fasco blower. We've got our box, the condensates, heat exchanger up above. Below, this is a squirrel cage fan. That's about it. There's not much to these things.